Yes, you can see the International Space Station when it flies over you. There's actually places called, putting my Navy jacket on here. That was a retirement gift, which there's nobody, absolutely zero people watching my show. Boo, boo. No. So if you go to Spot the Station, SPOT the station, you can find out exactly when you put in your location, your zip code, whatever. And it tells you to the second when it's visible, how long, what direction it's moving. I didn't think about bringing out the one person in the room. Thank you. Do you want me to turn off the outside lights? I can't answer you, dear. Or can I? Get my watch. I think it's going to get really dark if she does. See? I'll let you know, dear. It's going to be about 10 minutes. Apple Watch. There it is. It's gone. Message is on the way to my wife. She asked if I wanted to turn out the back lights here. Well, these back lights really come in handy. Good evening, John, and everyone. Patty, it's just us. And Don. Hi, Don. I look good in this light. Look at me. I shaved yesterday. Got just imagine if I didn't shave, the beard would be about the same size as the mustache, which I like that combination. My Chef Boyardee look, I like that. So I think it's at 7:51. I think that's the right time for the space station. I got to scroll back and look here to make sure. I'll get a notice, an audible alarm will be sounded right about when it goes over. But it's going to go over from the southwest. It's going to swing toward the north, but it's going to land in the or go below the horizon or visible lit area. Tracy just said, okay, that'll clear. It's about a 6 minute and 30 second, 6 minute and 30 second flyover. Most of which is going to be, not most of which, enough is going to be um, below the trees where visibility is going to be zero. But when it gets up, it's going to go up about 45 degrees. So, 45 is an angle like that. So follow that out. And anything, my trees are about 20 degrees, which is about yay high. So anything above there I can see. The other night was a beautiful night for it. Absolutely. 18 of you. Hi, guys. And it looks rather dapper. The Navy jacket, 30, 32 years of my life. I worked for these big boys and it was fun. And this was from a retired, uh, I don't know Robert's title. I don't, but a retired Navy fellow. Uh, Sorry, Robert, forgot. But he gave me this. You can see this, 2 or 3 nights a week for 2 weeks out of the month. You can see the space station fly over. It's not a rare event. The only problem is that in order to see it, the sun has to be at a certain angle, so the Earth doesn't block the space station from getting light lit on it. That's why it kind of disappears. It doesn't come up over the horizon. It'll all of a sudden appear in the sky where this app tells you to put it, by the way, which is really cool. But you literally hold your phone, it's got a little bubble on there, hold the level and the bubble the same, and point in the direction the arrow points. I'm trying to do this like this. And it goes beep, 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 boop. And then, like that, it appears. The space station just appears. And you can tell it's the space station. I was a Navy Way station in San Diego. Cool. Cool, representing the West Coast. I'm here in the East, you know that. Um, and we have Lakehurst, Navy Lakehurst. Of course, the Hindenburg. Everybody knows about the Hindenburg. I drove past that crash site every day, going to work every single day, going to work. I was in Hangar One, the huge hangar, where in 1936 the Hindenburg was there for. It came to Lakehurst for 10 trips, but it was only 6 times that it went inside of Hangar One. But I was inside Hangar One practically every day, also. So a lot of history there. Today, Lakehurst is part of McGuire, part of Fort Dix. It's all one big base called Joint Base McGuire Dix Lakehurst. That's what that's called today. But that's and it's very inland. All of that is it's quite inland. So it's not like a naval yard or anything. It's not a San Diego. Trust me. It's not even thinking about that. Say we test and approve and pass on to the fleet equipment that launches jet aircraft off of a carrier deck. That's what I did. I made steam that would test all of them for all those years. My late husband's aunt and uncle lived. Really, see, how cool is that? Now, I was born in Lakehurst. I didn't move far. It didn't move far at all, but I spent a lot of years in Lakehurst, and he was Air Force. So he had a 45-minute ride to work every day. If that was upsetting, 10 minutes. Okay. Just got the International Space Station warning. 10 minutes. Okay, here we go. Set an alarm, 9 minutes.
You don't have the Alarms app installed.
Why not? What happened to my Alarms app? It says it's not installed. It's installing now. I love my Apple Watch. If they do get one, and this is a version 4, it's the first one that had cellular connectivity. I turned that off after 2 months. It doesn't pay. My area is very populated. I don't know why we don't get better cell service than we do. I really don't understand that. But we got what we got. My wife's got a new phone that she got, and my husband was ABH-1. Oh, nice, on aircraft carriers, Kitty Hawk, San Diego. That's cool. So Kitty Hawk is one of our customers per se. The end user is always a customer. So I mean that's we would get the now they Kitty Hawk is a Mod O vehicle. There's two different carrier platform layouts on carriers. Okay, one is a Type O, one is a Type 2. We have both at Lakehurst, which is cool. So we can test all the different test valves, the launch valves. We can test them from every carrier that's out there. We're on shore duty. He was SERE instructor. I'm not sure what the SERE is. I'm a civilian. I'm a blue collar civilian. So things like acronyms never really stuck. I always thought that was crazy. The pandemic forced many people to work from home, and many of them dot 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 dot. I'm not going to follow news articles. They pop up. I can't help that. I was going to grab some more soda here. I got to text my wife and tell her to kill the lights. Now you're going to be able to see it. It's not going to look like much. It'll look like an airplane, but it doesn't have any blinky red or green lights or white lights. It's just going to be white like a star. That's what it's going to look like on the phone. It's not going to look any better than that. It's still going to be light enough in the sky where it will shine out enough. I'll point at it and I'll keep it right here, right where my nose is. Okay, I'll keep it there. Jones family, I keep seeing you guys checking me out and looking at the videos and stuff in Periscope. Thank you so much for coming in live. Good to see you. Really good to see you guys. It's been a long time that you've been there, I've been there, and stuff like that. I mean, I'm 5.5 years according to Periscope. I'm 5.5 years in the Periscope now. I didn't think it was that long, but I can think of a lot of things that's transpired over all these years, and I can see how it's been 5.5 years. Moves crazy fast. Survival, invasion, resistance, and escape. Well, that's cool. That is really cool. That's some handy stuff to know. Be right back. I'm just going to yell up and ask Tracy to turn the lights off out here. It's going to get dark. I'm just giving you a warning. It's going to get dark. Told you it was going to get dark. Just when we thought your scopes couldn't get any worse, you got to go and do this to us. There we go. See, you can see the sky. There's sky. So there's the sun obviously setting. And the only time you can see the space station is when there's sun up or right before sun up, right after sunset. Because you got to get the Earth out of the way, but you got to get the space station lit up. Let me see if I can scroll. God forbid. 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Okay, there we go. 4:58 before it appears. But it's going to be going that direction. It's going to come up over top. I can actually get a better view of that direction. See, it's only going to be a dot in the screen. I mean, there's the moon. It's going to look like the moon, but smaller. Matter of fact, there's Sirius over there. See that little dot and where my nose was? That's Sirius. That's the brightest star that we have right there. That's Sirius. They're starting to pop out. I can see 5, 6 stars now. Over this way is going to be Orion. It's nowhere near bright enough to make out Orion, even if I wanted to try to show it to you. It's really cool, though. Orion has the star Betelgeuse, and it's a giant red dwarf that's about, and when I say about, over the next 10,000 or so years, it's going to explode, go supernova, and leave a spot in the sky the size of the moon that's going to be visible for at least 4 years, day and night. Day and night. Wow. So we're down to a couple of minutes. I'm going to set this down for a second here. So if anybody wants to know what we're doing, then I'm just going to try my best to get a shot for you guys of the International Space Station as it flies over. Go to spot the station and you can find when it's going to go over your place, and what the higher the number is. 47 degrees is cool. We'll see it well, but the it gets up in the 60, closer to the 90%. It's straight overhead and it appears to linger there, although it's traveling at 17,500 miles an hour and currently up 282 miles, which is about 100 miles higher than it usually goes. Be right back. 2 minutes left, tops. Okay, guys, I'm coming back. What kind of show is this? I ain't seen nothing in 5 minutes. Okay. Give me just a second and I'll be picking you back up. Alrighty. I can make out, I can make out um, Orion really well. But you guys, you're not going to be able to see it. Okay, I'm aiming at it now. Say, if you look, you'll see a couple dots in the middle of the screen. Pay no attention to that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. My hand's right in front of the camera and it's picking. I don't know what that is. Weird. But anyway, back up at the moon. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you guys see those 2 dots below the moon or not. I do. It's weird. And I can't really see. It's right in the middle of your screen, man. You gotta look for it. Is Sirius. Now, if Sirius is that bright, I'm kind of fearful if we're going to see the space station at all. And this is pushing it 42 seconds. Okay. 42 seconds. It's going to come out of the southwest which is the direction I'm holding it in. See, it's hard to tell the difference now. That's the sky, that's the trees. Getting very hard to see the difference. If the space station were in a higher brightness, they go in negative numbers. So a -4 is brighter than a -2, and this is in the 2 range. If it was like it was the other night when it flew over, and I I didn't get the camera then, I don't think it's going to be a very visible thing. We got some clouds to the west of us now. I'm facing to the west. Okay, facing to the west. That's the neighbor with the red house you guys have seen many times, I believe. 66 of you people been in here. Thank you for coming in. Thank those of you who are still there. Yeah, I'm looking right at Orion. I see, what do we have on Orion? We have Betelgeuse, Safe, Rigel, and oh, come on, Bellatrix. I think that's the main outer stars of uh, of Orion Galaxy or Orion Nebula. Actually, that is the constellation Orion. Then there's the nebula, which is gorgeous. I've taken pictures of that. Some took me an hour to capture. That's literally took me an hour to capture. Okay, matter of fact, I know I see it. Space station is up. I'm looking right at it. This is why we should be able to zoom, guys. Yep, that's definitely it. It'll get brighter as it comes up. It's right at, see, you can't even tell a tree line now, I don't think. It's right there where I was pointing in the screen. It will be brighter. It's going, she's quite a distance away and it travels at the same height. Like I say, right now it's 282 miles above the ground. I can get the stats. The stats are very easy to bring up. So it's 4 minutes worth of visibility still. Okay, it's at 23 degrees, but I'm seeing it fine. It's in and out of clouds though. So I'm pointing right at it. As it gets closer and gets more overhead, we'll be able to see it. Again, for scale, there's the moon. I think you might be able to make it out toward the. No, I'm not even seeing it myself now. I'm trying to see Sirius, and it's not showing up that well. I see Mars up there. Indeed, I do. I didn't think Mars was visible this late now. I thought it was already down below our horizon. I have lost the space station completely. Let's see. It is over that way. There it is. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There it is. It's coming over more to my west than I thought. Come on. You got to be able to see it. I know you can. I'm pointing right at it. Oh, come on. There it is. See it? See that dot? See the dot right there? You got to look for it, but it's where my nose would be in the picture. That's the International Space Station flying over. It's not a great view. I know. I know. I'm looking at it myself, but I'm holding it really steady with the tripod. So it's traveling 17,500 miles an hour. It goes around the Earth roughly every 90 minutes, meaning that it travels around the world 15 times a day. Okay, it's still kind of in the same place. It's faint. It's nowhere near as bright as it should be, but this gives you an idea how fast it travels across the sky. It's probably at the closest right now that is going to be to where I am. My app will tell me exactly how many miles distance away it is, stuff like that. And hello from, I don't have my glasses on. Okay, but there's the space station. You got to look really close, that little dot. Everybody can see it. That's my neighbor's house lights. But directly above that, International Space Station. It's almost exactly in line with the North Pole right now. I'm sorry, the North Star. There we go. I'm moving over to follow it on the side of the house. Again, there it is toward the top center. Okay, and hello from Glendale. I thought that's what it said. Let me get back here. And it moves fast. It moves fast for sure. Yeah, I can't hold this tripod up any longer. Let me see if I can still focus in on it. I lost it here. I lost it, and I know it's still there. It's right above that light. Nah, my house or the tree or something is blocking it. So that's going to be it for the space station. Let me flip a light on here, and I'll come back where you can see me. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, and that should work pretty good. Let me get you back in my favorite place to put you, atop the trash can. Nothing personal. It makes a sturdy tripod for sure. So, did any of you see it? See, you weren't lying. It moves fast. Very cloudy here in Florida. What's the app I use? It's a really cool app, and it's ISS International Space Station Detector. ISS Detector, and it'll automatically detect your location. So it told me where it was going to be, when it was going to show up, and it was right there. It was hard to capture it. It wasn't a bright one. It gives you that app gives you the weather, the chance of your visibility, how strong or bright it'll be. Thanks for trying. Couldn't see a thing, couldn't see that little tiny dot in the center. And I know it looked like a bright pixel at best. It didn't look any bigger than that. Pulled a bar trick a few years ago in a parking lot, raising a star with my, oops, I got to go back and read that. Here we go, parking lot, raising a star with my finder from the horizon. Oh, cool. See, there you go. That's neat. That's neat to do. Um, yeah, being at the right place and right time is handy for that. Now I know the sky really well. I can look around right now. I mean, I know if I look straight up right now, I've got Castor and Pollux, the two brightest stars of Gemini, are straight above me right now. I can't overly see them, but I know where they are, and I got a good relative time of where most stuff is that I look at. Yeah, ISS detector. Let me double check. Hang on, I can scroll still. ISS detector. That's what it's called. There we go. That's what it's called. And both stores have it, so you can get it. It's a free app. There is a paid version, but I don't think it really gives you anything. I think I've ever seen a commercial on that particular app, but it's good. It does. It has a little bubble over here on the side, and a little bubble goes up and down, and you got a fixed bubble on the screen, and a bubble that moves when you tilt your phone forward and back. Just keep the two lined up, and when they do, that's where the space station is going to be, as if you held the phone right in front of you and you did that. So it's a neat app. Just got my 20% battery alarm. This app kills my phone. I mean, it does. It really does. Slimline, maybe not. No, I don't think so. But my fault for not having power out here. I've been out here for a while. 24 minutes. I thought I had almost half charge. Maybe I didn't for sure. So Patty and Patty and Patty and Patty, I'm going going back. See you all's here. Frank, hi Frank. Oh, you're the one who pulled the bar trick. Okay. And Patty and Patty and Patty and Patty and Patty Patty and everybody else who came in the room. Thank you, Jones family. Good to see you. This is where I am now. I'm not going to transmit directly on Periscope anymore. When it goes away, it goes away. Of course, you can find me Twitter. I rebroadcast this on Facebook, and so it's on Facebook right now for anybody who's watching that might be friends of mine there. I'm not sure, but that's John Cook. I'm sorry, John Cooks as well. Just type John Cooks in Facebook and look for me with a hat on, Cook's hat, and you'll find thousands of pictures, hundreds and hundreds of videos, cooking videos, thousands of food pictures. Don't have a lot of travel stuff up there. I am going to do here on HAPS one of these days and do it soon. I'm going to do a slideshow that's got a ton of travel pictures and other stuff that might be of interest to you guys, that we get to know me a little more. It's kind of a start over. Think about it. This really is. It's a start over. Going from Periscope to here, and HAPS is really trying hard. And they did something new, and I don't know what it is, but I updated the software. Did the update for iOS. So we'll see how well that works out. I got to find out exactly what it does. You have me on Facebook. Oh, cool. Write me sometime. I I'm I I answer Facebook almost as well as I read the text on the screen here most of the time. Pretty pathetic at best, but I always give you a thumbs up if I read it. I try to do that at least. So life's been going good, Jones family. I retired back in, you've heard this, you watched the shows, back in January, December 31st, actually. Okay. That was my official retirement thing. And it's been nice. I'm enjoying it. I'm pulling just about the same amount of money that I would if I worked, between drawing from my 401k plan, which I haven't even started doing yet. I don't need it. It's there when I need it. That which is great as it is. Let it grow, and I don't get taxed. So life is good. But Social Security will be starting really soon. I signed up for that in March, to start being paid in March, but I didn't give them a full 3 months notice. So they most likely, they haven't finished processing me. I'm in the process. I'm step 2 of 3. That's where I am with the Social Security. So I'm staying home every day. I'm not going to work. I miss my coworkers, a bunch of them anyway. Um, Great job. Shift work. I don't miss the shift work. I'll stay up to 2 or 3 in the morning watching TV, go to bed and get up at 10 in the morning, and I'm in love with that. I could do that every night of my life. Good. Shift work's been tough all these years. Just can't imagine. You're just on this completely different time schedule than anybody else. Just so often I would come home in the morning, usually go right to bed. Honestly, did. Uh, at best, I would see Tracy maybe 10 minutes. Then she'd be showered and off to work. I would sleep all day till she got home, pretty much. And she'd wake me up when she got home and dinner was ready, or I'd set the clock early and I'd make dinner, something like that, whatever, however it worked. Then we'd have the evenings together, which was pretty good. That's the only shift that ever really worked out well, where we had something close to 6 or 7 hours together, and out of 30, 39 years of doing shift work total. That's a lot of time that we didn't see each other, just to have a job, and make it to those. Can't believe I got 43 years. I paid into Social Security, something like that. That's just wild, when you think about it. The time to get some of that money back is what it is, and I like the concept. I think I can really dig the concept. Okay, we're down to 10% of battery life. I want to thank you guys. Okay, if you haven't followed before, 110 of you were in here. All right, tonight it was try to show you the space station. It wasn't a bright flyover. Like I say, it was only 2.4. That's not bright at all for a space station flyover. I know exactly where in the screen I had it, so I'm going to do my best to try to find it. Uh, might have to circle it and make it, and show a still picture of it. But yeah, amongst all the pixels of nighttime sky, one of them was the space station, and it stuck out really well. When it got around the trees in the backyard, I knew it instantly that it was that it was a space station. I've seen it hundreds of times now. I'm sure I have. The best ones are when they're very close to straight up, toward the zenith, straight up. When you're up there and you're watching, it just seems like it takes it forever to go across the sky. And like I say, at the height that they are now, 282 miles up, that's suspended directly above you, a good 3 minutes. It's really cool. Good night, Patty. I'm going to go out of here too, because I'm going to just drop out. And I don't know if you don't end the show, if it keeps the show or it boots it. Don't know. Not a very successful one, but I enjoy the company for sure. Good night, guys.